So the fish that is on your plate has a story. I think it was 2001. Steve and I were offered a chance to go out to Alaska to do some commercial fishing. So we spent our summer set netting in Naknek and had a fantastic time. Played on the beach and did all those things that you can do when you're a set netter. And we filleted some fish on the beach and did some smoking while we were there and brought those wares back with us. And when we brought it home, people were excited and, of course, loved the salmon. Basically, we started bringing back this fish that we love.
So we built this boat new in 2014, and my wife was pregnant with our firstborn. So we named her Ava Jane, and since we built the boat, we knew we were going to name it Ava Jane because it's nothing more honorable than to have your daughter's name on the boat that you're fishing. I'd say the toughest thing is just missing your family and kids. You know, that's the main thing. But outside of that, I really love being on the water. I like the fast pace, the camaraderie, you know, making people come together and get through some really extremely tough times. When you're working these hours and putting 20, 30,000 pounds on in 24 hours, it gets really grueling. You get to find out everybody's individual personalities and what makes them tick, you know, when you're living with them and you're up 22 hours a day and, you know, you get to see it all. So as those fish come on the boat, they come over the reel, we shake them out of the net, they go down a salmon slide, which is like a rubber trampoline. You know, it keeps them from bruising when they hit the deck. And then one of our crewmen, all he does is bleed the fish. So as they come through this little chute, he grabs them, rips a gill, and after that's done, then the fish is thrown into the refrigerated sea holds. Then we offload them onto the tenders. The tenders take them, put them in the refrigerated sea holds, and then take them to the processor. The processors handle it from there and make beautiful fillets out of these fish.
So Steve and I both grew up in Bloomsburg, and we were high school sweethearts. The wonderful thing about having the salmon here in Bloomsburg is the salmon is such an amazing health food that people in this area would not typically have access to. When we first started bringing the salmon back for our customers, they would be thrilled that this was available in this area.
The energy and nutrients that you get out of these wild salmon, I mean, they are just crimson red when you fillet them open. They're beautiful, they're full of nutrition. They'll last in your freezer for a full year, and when you take those out, you'll just have as close of eating experience as we do on the boat when we're filleting them out of the net. And these fish are spectacular, and that's what all of our customers come back and say to us year after year.
Now we offer all of the Alaskan species of seafood in our retail store. At Wild for Salmon, all of those products can be sold by the piece. We also have kitchen production crew in the back that creates the salmon burgers, makes our fresh salmon salad, puts packages together for outgoing shipments. These small little fish, they're so powerful. They have so much drive to go from the ocean all the way back to that river that they spawned.
What attracts me to Bristol Bay every year is to see the epic return of salmon. This sockeye salmon run is so unique. It feeds a population up here. It's a workforce. It's an ecosystem that is just like no other, and it needs to be protected. Here you have a pristine environment that is just needs to be left alone so we can continue to harvest these sockeye salmon that are superior to farm-raised fish. There's no farms in Alaska. We don't need any of that. We just need this ecosystem to be left untouched.
So the easiest way to save a Bristol Bay is to make a choice with your fork. When you come to the farmer's market or you come to our store, yes, you're supporting our business. Bristol Bay is our livelihood. 56 million salmon that come back there every year are feeding the ecosystem and the world. I want those resources to be there for my children. They want to go there fishing now, they're just a little bit too little. They love the salmon, they love the story, they love the taste of the fish, and I want them to be able to experience that for many, many years.